How you doing out there in YouTube land? This Stiletto coming at you from the Wild Wild West. Got another video for you today. Here we go, an unboxing. Let's find out what it is. Doing the unboxing today will be the new kid on the block. New kid on the block. Hold out 2, special limited edition, DLC, OD green, G10 scales, CTS XHP. I'm loving this knife. Here we go. And this one's coming from On The Go Outfitters. They're based in Phoenix, Arizona. This is another Amazon buy from the same place I got this one from. I like this one so much. I trust the seller now, so I'm gonna start using them, and they have good deals too. On The Go Outfitters on Amazon.com. You might want to check them out. They have good deals on these if you're interested in them. All right. Let's put the new kid on the block out the way. Let's see what we got here. Looks like we got a Recon 1 27 TLT VG. OD green, G10 handles, XHP, Tonto plain. There it is there. Again, this one's coming in the old style box, like the previous one did. I just got the holdout. On the box it says 27 TLTVG, plain edge OD green, Recon 1 Tonto point. There's a barcode. Old style box. Just like last year. Okay, here we go. Let's open it up and see what we got. This one comes with the extra pocket clip. The other one doesn't need an extra pocket clip because they're universal on the V's on either side on that holdout. Oh yeah. I really do like this OD green. I'm telling you guys that it really looks funky on the Amazon website. If you go check it out, and it does not look like that. I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like. That's where this one came from. It's from Amazon. Oh, nice and smooth too. Okay. Fresh out the box. Isn't that an awesome color? I think it's an awesome color. That's U.S. Army military OD green to me. That's why we call it OD green. U.S. Army OD green. I was in the Army. I'm a veteran of the Army. U.S. Army infantry. That looks like a proper Recon, doesn't it? With the OD green scales. And this one has a DLC finish, so I won't be stripping the finish off of this one like I did on my previous Recon 1 Tonto, because the paint was just like flaking off. I didn't like the way it looks, so I just took it all the way off. But I always wanted a black one though, because to me this is supposed to be a combat tactical style knife. Now it really looks like that. I love my Rawls Voyager. But since it has signature on it and stuff and everything, I decided to collect it. These aren't numbered or anything, even though they're a limited production. So I'm going to use it. This is going to be one that's going to go in my EDC rotation. I love it. Okay, let's read up the specs on it. Let's set it down here. Yeah, set it over here like that. It's coming out of Lindsay Thompson Special Projects, number 46, 2015. This is their catalog. Okay. And here's what the standard Recon ones look like, the ones that aren't limited production. They're exactly the same, only they don't have the OD green handles. That's really the only difference, is this handle, the scale color. And this is the one I got up here. Is that it? Yeah, that's the one I got up here. 4-inch blade, 5-inch handle. I believe that's where it is. Let's check and see. Specifications. They call it the regular. 4-inch blade, Recon 1. Weight 5.3 ounces. Thickness, blade thickness 3.5 millimeters, 3.5 millimeters. Handle length is 5 3/8. 5 3/8 for the handle length. Overall length is 9 3/8. Okay. Put that away. I just want to compare it to the previous generation, since I've been noticing some differences. Here's my old one. This one is in my daily rotation too. Let's compare the two. These almost feel identical. I think the scales are the same on these. I think the only thing that they change in these is the color, because they're still using the thick scales on these. And I bet just because they know that people that put the Recon series through hell. This is one that gets used for wood crafting, for survival type tasks, for abuse videos. It's one tough knife. So there really isn't any difference in these except for the steel, the finish, and the scale color. The clips are different. This just says Cold Steel generally uses 2 styles of clips, and these are both the 2 different styles. This is the old one, this is the new one. But they've used this style of clip on other things too, because it's not really a new style clip. It's been around. Let's see how they feel. This one still feels lighter. I wonder if Oz 8 steel is heavier or more dense or something than the CTSX HP alloy. If anybody knows, let me know. This way I'm see if there's a weight difference. But the handles feel the same. So these would be some really good ones to compare if you want to, check out the steel, if there's a difference in the weight of the steel. I think the handles are exactly the same, the blades look exactly the same. Nice labeling on this one. CTS, on this side it says CTSX HP. That's labeling on this side. The handles look the same to me. Even the pattern on the handle material, it looks the same. Check that out. Let me see if I can try and get them up here so you can see both of them together. Like this. Okay, let's weigh them and see if there's a difference. I forgot what the book said it was supposed to weigh. I'm going to check it out real quick and see what the book says it's supposed to weigh. 5.3 ounces. 5.3 ounces. Okay. Let's see what the old one weighs first. Oh, one weighs 5.3 ounces. 5.3 ounces right on the dot. Can you guys see that? Let's do it again. I don't know if you guys saw that. 5.3 ounces. That's what the book says these are supposed to weigh. And this is the Oz 8 version, remember. Okay. This one weighs 5.2 ounces. So it weighs a slightly. I wonder if the let me do that again just to make sure. Just so I can see it really well. 5.3 for the Oz 8. The CTS. Oh, now it says 5.3, so it says the same. So I imagine the steel weighs the same then. So every time I see a difference in the weight, it's probably because of the handle material. 5.3, yep. 5.3. You guys see that? Okay. So basically these are pretty much the same then. All the dimensions and everything are exactly the same. This one was originally black too. It had the black Teflon coating and it started to peel off and stuff, so I just totally took it off with Clean Strip. It's a heavy duty paint remover. You get at Lowe's or Home Depot. I took the knife completely apart, disassembled it, and I did the lock bar and the blade. I took off the thumb stud. I didn't want to do the thumb stud, and left all the hardware and everything else black. I took the lock bar and the blade and put it in the Clean Strip and let it sit for about half an hour. Then came back and then just like you could just like I took a wooden like a piece of wood, like a what do you call it, like a popsicle stick, and just scraped off the paint because I didn't want to damage the finish or scrape or scratch the finish. And took out and it just like came off really easily. It was a little bit harder getting off the lock bar, but the blade it came off really easily. And it exposes a stonewash finish. I did the same thing to my AK-47 and a mini Recon. I like it like that, but it's not black, and I really wanted a black one. Because to me, black looks more tactical. This is the knife that I really wanted. I told you guys I was going to get my favorites, and this is one of my favorites. Originally, my favorite was the Voyager Tonto, this size. And then the Recon came out, and I liked that one. I just fell in love with the G10 handles. Those are pretty much my favorite handles, or the G10 scales. I like the Grevix scales and the Zytel scales too. No problem with those. Just like, these are my favorite. I like the way they feel in my hand. Just like the, you know. I know they're made out of a synthetic material, you know, fiberglass and plastics or something like that. And it's closer to being like plastic than anything else. And same thing with the Zytel or Grevix, but this one feels the best in my hand. And it's super strong. I think it's like, you know, it's a material of the future. You know, it's a super strong and durable material. And it's not as heavy as having like brass or stainless steel handles or scales. But almost just as strong, I bet. It's been proven. I'm really digging this. I got one more on the way. It's going to be a limited edition I'm going to get that I already bought. And that'll be it. Just one more. And then you'll see what I sort of did, I think. And which ones I got in limited editions. I love these. Always like the Recons. Excellent grip. And reverse grip and forward grip. Very nice. And these, like the holdouts, have the type of thumb studs that are really right. You set up for right hand from factory, but you can flip them around so you get the bigger purchase side on the left hand side if you're left-handed. The pocket clips, they give you a spare pocket clip that goes on this side. The handle scales are made out of American G10. They have the same pattern as the old Recon ones. Is this one? The patterns, everything looks exactly the same except for the color and the blade steel and the pocket clip. It's just a different pocket clip. Other than that, they're pretty much exactly the same. If you probably wanted to swap the scales around, make this, if you got one of these and have one of these like I do, and want to make this one all black, you probably could swap the scales on this one, I would say. The back spacer, 6061, heat treated aluminum. The lock bar is stainless steel, heat treated stainless steel. I assume that this is the Teflon coating, like my Swift was. The Teflon coating on this lock bar wasn't wearing off. It was a Teflon coating on the blade, so I wouldn't be worried about Teflon coating on the hardware. Cause see, this is all Teflon, and it still looks nice. It's wearing nice. Even on the pocket clip, it looks decent. So I wouldn't be worried about that. It's just, I don't like the Teflon coated blades, because when you cut stuff and you do stuff, the paint, because Teflon coating is really like a black paint, if you ask me. It's a modern black paint, and it's like it doesn't hold up well. But this is like, it's like a bluing. It's like into the steel. It's like really coated and bonded to the steel. It's different. DLC is totally different from the Teflon coating. Diamond-like coating. These have hollow ground blades, 3.5 millimeter blades. And one thing I've always liked about the Tantos from Cold Steel is that they stay thick pretty much all the way up to the tip. These are super strong tips. It's supposed to be armor piercing. And the blades are real strong. You can see where the bevel starts, where this starts to hollow grind. And the tip is done with a chisel grind. A beautiful blade. Well, that's about all I got to say on these. This one's, the new one's exactly pretty much like the old one, except for the only difference is that the different color for the limited edition. The standard edition was going to be just like this one. The only difference on a standard, between a standard edition and this one will be the blade steel. But this one is the only difference I can see is the blade steel and the handle color. Other than that, it's basically the same knife. Excellent, well done. Fit and finish are perfect. You know, but the fit and finish on this one was perfect too. It's just as good as the old one. Love it. Happy I got it. Peace. Stiletto out.